Yo, what's going on, my people? It's your big homie Crooks the Great, aka CTG, and I'm back at you guys with another banger of an Undisputed video. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about one of the most controversial things that was in Undisputed and whether or not it should be added back to the game, and that being the flash KOs. Now, I know a lot of you guys are newer to the game and might have picked up the game recently, so you guys probably might not know what I'm talking about. But there used to be the ability to get flash knockdowns that would end the fight. Unfortunately, this was taken out, I believe, 2-3 patches ago, because it was kind of busted and it wasn't working as it was intended to. And the devs really didn't come out and give a really big reason as to why. They didn't openly say why they took it out. If you were in the Undisputed Discord, they did give kind of a little bit of a teaser as to why they did it. So in this video, we're going to talk about why they took it out and whether or not they should be added back to the game. Now, the reason why flash KOs were taken out of the game, from what one dev said, was they weren't working as they were intended to work. They were being very random. I mean, you would be going in a fight and you'd be dominating the fight and you would be blocking. And this actually happened to me quite a few times. You'll be blocking and a shot would bleed through your block and it would flash KO you. And it was crazy and it was frustrating a lot of people. A lot of people were sending in clips. A lot of people were posting up clips on YouTube. And especially with the desync being so bad, most of the time, you know, there's plenty of times where I seen clips where people were getting hit through their blocks and getting flash KO'd by guys that are not power punchers. So it was kind of starting to become a little bit of a problem. So instead of, you know, them trying to adjust it on the fly, they just took the mechanic itself out of the game and took that aspect of KOs out of the game. And it kind of shocked a lot of people because a lot of people didn't think that they would do that. And it infuriated a lot of people too, because what it did was it took out the threat of a comeback. So if somebody was dominating you in the course of a fight, you always had that ability to, or that kind of that thought lingering in the back of your mind that, hey, I could flash KO this guy, I need to not give up hope. But since that's been taken out of the game, you know, it's very, very tough to make a comeback on an opponent. It really is. You have to get flash. You have to go from flash KOs to flash rocks, and it's very, very tough to drop an opponent right now when you have them stunned and wobbled, just because of the backup speed being so quick and the desync being so bad that it's tough to even land shots on rocked opponents. So I feel like that's what's caused a lot of people to want this to come back into the game. Now, in my opinion, whether or not it should be added back to the game, let's go ahead and get into that. In my opinion, whether or not it should be added back to the game is, I think it should be added back to the game. And I've said this on numerous amounts of occasions, but I feel like people always are coming at me sideways, talking about, well, you don't want flash KOs in the game. No, I do want flash KOs in the game. I just want them to work in logical situations. I don't want you to be standing there holding up your block and a power shot bleed through and you get flash KO'd. That's what I don't want. Now, let's say, I'll give you guys an example of what I'm talking about. If you are ducking down with body jabs and you're being very predictable and somebody lands a power uppercut with somebody like, let's say, Canelo, or with somebody that has jawbreaker like a Conor Ben or a Riddick Bowe, guys that have also Sugar Ray Robinson has jawbreaker as well. If you get caught in vulnerability and they land a power uppercut, then a flash KO should happen. It really should, because that's a realistic situation. It's not only simulation realistic, but it's also realistic. It's a realistic situation in the game that should cause a flash KO. So things like that, I want to see flash KOs actually happening in logical situations instead of just being random like they were before when they were in the game. So I just wanted to clear that up, because I mean, I feel like everybody kind of just comes at me sideways with it. They're like, oh, you don't want realistic boxing. Yes, I do, but I also realize that there's only so much realism that you can add to a video game. If we all wanted to go out and box and actually have simulation boxing, we'd have to go out and train it and go out and do it in real life. But there's only so much realism you can add to a video game. And in that aspect, I'm glad that they took it out, because it wasn't realistic. There was some occasions where it would make logical sense for flash KOs to happen, but unfortunately it was happening in random moments, and that's why they took it out. And that's why they said that they were taking it out. And ironically, not that long ago, they did put out, one of the devs did put out something in the Undisputed Discord. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get it screenshotted, but they did say, you know, we're working on adding it back to the game, but we want it to make logical sense when we do add it back. We don't want it to be as random as it was when people were showing us it happening through clips and through videos and stuff like that. So they're gonna add it back to the game. It's just they're trying to make it to where it's more reward based for timing a shot, picking a shot correctly, instead of being as random as it was before. But let me know in the comment section, my people. Are you guys wanting to see flash KOs added back? Or are you guys happy with it not being in the game? Let me know. I'm gonna be answering, as usual, every single comment in the comment section of this video. So please let your opinion be heard. But that's it for me, my people. If you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to slap that subscribe button, as well as slap that like button. It would be much appreciated, so that way this video does get tossed into the YouTube algorithm and more people get to enjoy the great content that I have for you guys here on the channel. But until next time, my people, take it easy, be safe, enjoy the rest of your guys' day, afternoon, evening, depending on where you guys are watching this from, and I will see you guys in the next video.